Hi everybody, my name is Shannon. Welcome to my channel, Another Yarn. Thank you so much for joining me today. I greatly appreciate it. I'm surprised. I do make a few things. Sometimes I surprise myself. Other times I'm like, I didn't do much, and then I gather everything around, especially before I do my Monday weekly video. I know it's not Monday, but I had a stack of stuff sitting in my yarn room, which is a bit of a mess, but we won't discuss that in great detail because I'm not going to show you. Yeah, that's my mess. And I was starting to kind of clean some things up. I know that'll be a surprise, but I was cleaning some things up, and I didn't realize this, but do we see this? Do we see this stack? That is a large stack of children's clothing made by me. Huh. Evidently, I have been pretty busy. Now, most of these I made for my grandson, not the girly dress, but made for the grandson to be. And I didn't realize I had that much. Now, I've got more that I will be adding since I am making a baby romper right now. Yes, and I'm going to make more, but these are just things that I have done. I didn't realize. This one is the Jasmine sweater. I know you've seen this. Well, if you're new here, then you haven't, but this is out of the Textured Timeless Baby Crochet book. It has 20 patterns in it. So, okay, well, this is one of the new things that I've been really, like, this is awesome. Loving that. And this beautiful thing, I just need to get some buttons. At this point, I think it's a matter of go through your button bin, find the 3 or 4 buttons that I need for this. I don't really remember how many it is, but whatever. Put some kid buttons on it for that matter. Oh, I think I've got kid buttons, right? It doesn't have to be like all grown up and what have you, but this is the Harvest cardigan in the same book. Okay, well, I remember doing these. This one, another one that needs buttons, crocheted, right? So I've got a mix of crochet and knit, right? I do both. It's for those that are new here. Okay, this is beautiful. This is Premier DK. Yes, I have a lot of this. This is my first time using it. And this cute little kid's coat, I know I used to pattern. I don't remember what it is. I have to go back to some of my old videos to figure it out. And it just needs its buttons. It's absolutely adorable. Okay, I forgot I made this. It was in the stack with the other baby kids. The other children's clothes that I just finished that I will be giving to the new baby. This one, it is a free pattern. It's knit. And it's a newborn Tristan is what this is. And this pattern comes in multiple sizes. The newborn is free. The larger sizes are paid for patterns. Again, this one needs buttons or like a button strip. It just opens up like that. Very easy for new mommies to dress their child. Absolutely adorable. And I should probably go to Joann before it closes down. I do have my favorite Joann, the one that I normally go to, is one of the liquidation stores. So if I wanted to get something from them, I should probably go do that sooner rather than later. Otherwise, I have to drive farther to the store that is staying open. So there you have it. But what I wanted to do is one of those like snap strips. That's a thing, isn't it? It's got to be a thing. And get something like that to sew in there. We're just not worried about it. I don't know, but this is gorgeous. This one is made out of, it's called Cotton Pal. This goes under multiple names. I do know that. This is 142 grams, 142 yards, 50 grams, and it's a 78% cotton, 22% acrylic. Is that the order it goes in? 78 cotton, 22% acrylic, a number 3 DK weight. And that's, 1.5 skeins that I use for this gorgeous little thing. I think that is absolutely adorable. So I'm going through this, and this one I had made previously, but it's in the baby stack. This one's called Biddy Spruce, and I did pay for this one. Pretty sure I did, yeah. So this is the Queensland Collection Coastal Cotton is what was used there. Now, it does have that nice design right there up the front. And I've made this with smaller needles and stuff. This one I made at a very loose gauge, so, it's not going to fit newborn. Well, you can drown the newborn in it, but there you go. But it's just a cute sweater. It's unisex. I think it's unisex, all the primary colors. Yeah, it's lined with blue, but who cares? I think that's a unisex one. Alrighty. And this is one of my favorite sweater patterns from Debbie Bliss that I've made this one at least 20 years ago. Well, not this exact one. I've made this pattern at least 20 years ago. But this is a Debbie Bliss pattern, and it's one of my favorites. Drop shoulder right here. I get the seams right here. The diamond on there. It's just knits and pearls, and it's beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. It does keep me on my toes because while I'm on the right side knitting and doing the knitting and purling, I can see where the diamond goes. It's pretty self-explanatory. But when I go on the back side, I don't see it as well. Right? Here's the back side. And like, that just looks like a field of pearls. I mean, obviously I do have the knits in there, you know, but like, oh, that's a little more difficult. So that takes me a little bit of struggle time. I'm on the struggle bus on this one. But this is just fantastic right here. And the yarn is a cottony type. I don't remember. I'm not sure. I don't know if this was another one of my Hobby Lobby acquisitions or something else. It's kind of heavy. It's a heavy yarn. I know that. But that's a stack of kids' things that are just recent. So I'm kind of thrilled with that. And I've got other kids' things on the needles and hooks because, again, both crochet and knit. And then the other ones are, I got the baby booties. And these are in that Timeless crochet book also. So I've got baby booties. I got a set of booties. The blue ones, sock yarn, you know, there you go. And these are crocheted, so I might knit some. I don't know. I could. I have powers. And when I was looking at that, I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool. I noticed something else that I had forgotten about making. Go figure. I mean, hello, I'll do a lot of the stuff. And then when it comes to a certain part in the pattern, generally the sleeves, I put it on stall, meaning it's going to go in hibernation for a while. Now, this one is interesting. Do we remember when I got this? I know it's, well, you can't see it over here. It's a tangled mess now. So this is Big Twist. This is one of the Big Twist, Joanne Big Twist value yarn. This is the Merry Mingle. It's one of their Christmas colors, and I thought it was beautiful. I think I just got 2 skeins. I think that's all I got was 2 skeins of it. And I worked through one of them already, and I don't know the pattern offhand, but it doesn't matter. I got all the pieces. So look at that. That is the back. That is the back of that. And I know that where the yarn split, there was a different dye lot on it. Didn't care, right? Whatever. But there's the back. And I have, look at that. That's a front piece. And I even did like a semi-block because these are not super curled. And then look at that. I've got the beautiful seed stitch edging. Oh my gosh, that is gorgeous. So I have a back. There's a front piece. Here's a front piece. So it is a cardigan. It is a cardigan. And I'm pretty sure I got some buttonholes in there. Some little button, but I can put buttons in there. Oh my gosh. And look at this. Why is this not put together? I have sleeves. I have, look at that. That is a sleeve right there. It goes down to the little cuff. That's beautiful seed stitch. That is stunning. Did you know I had all the pieces? I have all the pieces. Here's the other piece. This, I have sleeves. I have sleeves. I mean, look at that. It's just both of them. And I just have to put it together. And it's another kid thing. I have sleeves and pieces and parts. Oh my gosh. That's beautiful. Why is that not done? Why? Oh my. I even did some blocking on it. I mean, that's just crazy. Kind of tells you, I do a lot of stuff. I do lots of stuff, and I move on. I just do. And that needs to be put together while a child can still wear it. We've got 3 grandchildren, well, 3 granddaughters, and soon to be 3 grandsons. Yeah, so he has 6 kids, but that's, you know, that will fit one of the girls. That will fit one of the girls. I need to finish that. Who remembers when I started that? Let's see. I can easily go back and everything and see, because that was when this yarn first came out. I did a video on it and showed that when I first started it, you know, the swatch with the yarn for Big Twist. So, I mean, I can scroll back and everything and see, but the fact that I got all the pieces, I didn't even just finish, well, I got the front and the back and I just have to do sleeves, and that's normal when I leave it, right? When it needs sleeves, okay. Or, well, evidently I just have some finishing work. And I believe once I do that and sew it together, then I can do whatever little neck treatment, right? You know, because I've got live stitches here, and then pick up stitches along the edge all the way around, and that'll be easy. Wow. And just do some more seed stitch or what have you right up around the neck edge on both sides. I mean, how beautiful is this? I don't know what size it is. I don't think I care. That's, you notice the thing with my stuff, I really don't care the size. It'll fit someone. But how beautiful. Look at that. Little speckles. Doesn't match what I'm wearing, but that's okay. But that's pretty. That's going to fit one of the granddaughters. That will fit one of the babies. Well, they'll always be my babies. I mean, think about it, right? They're my grandchildren. Okay, so I have a lot of homework. I need to take vacation again. I just got off vacation. I just, you know, it's like, hey, vacation was nice. I got to play with lots of stuff. I don't know. It was really enjoyable. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to, when's my next vacation? I have things. I was about ready to say chores, but this isn't chores. Chores are normally things you procrastinate against and you don't want to do. I move on to different things, but it's not like I'm procrastinating like it's a punishment, like I don't want to do it. I just get excited about the next new thing, right? Speaking of the next new thing, this yarn, this cloud paca stuff, I have 2 orders, 2 of the 3 orders coming in. I have, because I separate, you know, Joanne will do the separating. My black is coming in, the red is coming in, and I finally got, I'm excited, the shipping notice that this is the lavendula. This is the lavender. This is the one I want. I want to make a sweater. Oh my gosh, I want to make a sweater with this, right? I want it to match that, right? That's what I want. Sweater with this. That's what I want. But that is coming in the last order. I should get that by the end of this week, early next week, but I at least got the notification because it was sitting there. It was sitting and saying, okay, well, we made a label on the 14th of February. We're just waiting for FedEx to pick it up. I'm like, that's a lot of days just to wait for them to show up. You know, I'm just saying, you know, it took 4 days from making a label to where they've picked it up. Okay. So I was getting concerned. I'm like, but I want the lavender sweater. You know, I'm not going to lie. I would have made a red one. I would have, because I do have enough red coming. I would have made a red one if my lavender, because that was the 3rd order, with the lavender, the mint green, and then the cream. If that didn't show up, I would have made that, or did a phone a friend. And I know Erin from Crafting Kitty ordered some of this. I'm pretty sure she ordered this color. She didn't order any of the mint green. I do know that, but I'm pretty sure she ordered some of this. And I think I would have done phone a friend going, hey, Erin, what do I got that you're interested in? You wanna do a trade? You're not gonna use that. You wanna do a trade? I would have been shameless. I would have done it just because I know she ordered some. But thankfully mine is coming. I know it's terrible, but I mean, I want to start that sweater. I do, because evidently I don't have enough things started. Yeah. Well, I did good. I haven't started anything new this week. Yeah, let me think. I can honestly say that. Yeah, I had to think. I had to think. But have I finished anything this week? Not yet, but I'm working on it, right? There's a lot of things that are so close and on the cusp. Like, I don't know. This is close and on the cusp. You know, the part on that is I have to be in the frame of mind to get ready and just get all the needles and everything else. It's not hard. Do I make it hard? Yes. Yes, I do. Do I act like it's the worst thing ever? Yes. Yes, I do. Is it really that difficult? No, not at all. It's 1 stitch at a time. It really is, but I have to psych myself up. And sometimes I'm like, okay, well, I'm just going to go ahead and knit and crochet and work on some other things. And when I have a decision point, like pinning it together and sewing it together, I'll just move on to something else. That's why I have so many unfinished projects. But I'm getting there. 1 stitch, I'm getting there. I mean, I'm picking up projects that are literally 10 plus years old. So I don't know. It could happen. It could happen. Cheerlead me on for this one, though. I did not realize I had all the pieces just ready and waiting. And this is This is all live stitches in the back. Look at that. That's right there. It's that green thread, right? Those are live stitches right there. So I got shoulder bound off. I got live stitches in the back. I got that. That's awesome. I was following a pattern. I can scroll back. I know I can. I can find that pattern, but I don't think I need it. Just finish it off. I don't need the pattern now. I've done all the pieces. I'm good. I did all the increases equally, or you know, if I didn't, well, they're going to stay that way now. But yeah, I'm done. It's wow. Okay. That's pretty cool. I have to give these away now. This is taking up space. That's a lot of stuff. I'm going to give it to my son and daughter-in-law. Let it take up space in their house. That's my goal. And then I'm going to make more things and let them take up space. Yeah. So evidently I let me make kids things recently. Again, that's because we got another grandbaby coming along, and that is so exciting. And you know, the baby's coming along in May, and there's a lot of things to be done. And one of you wonderful commenters had asked me a question: does the new baby have their very own blanket? Not yet, not yet. Wow, got called out on that one. No, I haven't made I don't believe I've made a specific blanket for the newborn. The siblings have blankets, and I know mommy and daddy have quite a few blankets, but does this baby have his very own special blanket just for him? No. I have time, but I have not made one for him yet, and I hadn't even thought about it. I'd been working on all the clothes and the different booties and stuff like that, and you also notice I have a chaos of color. None of the stuff matches that I've made. None of it matches at all. I mean, look at this. This stuff does not match. There is nothing in there that matches, you know. I mean, granted, those are all tops, so they don't have to match each other, but nothing matches. If I made diaper covers, they wouldn't match either. So it's like you can't wear anything together. And then I've got booties that you could wear, but those don't match anything. I mean, okay, we got, this could kind of go with the booties here, right? That could kind of go, but they don't, nothing matches. I should do a theme like the layettes. Do you remember those? I've got patterns for those, right? Crochet or knit, doesn't matter. But has the little diaper covers and then the little matinee jacket and the matching booties and the hat, or just the hat, the booties and the little jacket type thing, all made in the same yarn, the same color, so you could wear them as a set. I don't think I've ever made one. I've made parts and pieces. I used to make my own patterns for the little ones, and made the hats way too big. I do remember that. Learned that after the fact. But to do the full set, if I have, it was definitely decades ago. But most of the time, because it was earlier on with my knitting and crocheting, I would make just one thing of it. You know, maybe the hat, maybe the booties, or a little jacket, but I wouldn't do all three. I'm better now. I've gotten better. I've gotten quicker. My determination is a lot stronger. The stick-to-itiveness, if that's what I really wanted to do, I could make all pieces of the set. But yeah, I don't think I've done that. My kids didn't have a full set of anything that I made. I know that. And I know the other grandkids, the other 5 grandkids, have not had that. Maybe I should, do I have enough time? I'm not sure. Got a lot of stuff going on. Wow. That's a realization, isn't it? I've got 5 grandchildren and 1 on the way, and I've never made a full layette set. Do people do that anymore? Grandmas, but I'm a grandma, so yes, that's my role. Isn't that kind of like what you're supposed to do if you're a crafter as a grandparent, is to make the baby layettes and stuff? And then you do a better job as the grandparent than you would have maybe as a parent because you're too exhausted to do type of stuff like that. And then of course, we've got that wisdom as grandparents, and that age, and the fact that we've been doing this for decades, right? So you got that experience there, because I'm much better now than I was then. And I'm much faster now, and I'm more confident in what I'm doing now than I was then. I'm gonna have to pull out my pattern books and see. You know what the issue is with me trying to pull out some of my old pattern books? I have a bunch of stuff stacked in front of my closet at the moment, so it's a little hard for me to get into the closet because of all the stuff that's in front of it, and that's where all the pattern books are. Because I've got the bookshelf in the closet. Very nice setup. but I've stacked too many things in front of it recently because, oh, I don't know, I've gotten a few yarn orders, and trying to get at it would be like an avalanche of soft things. Yeah. I mean, if you're going to be in an avalanche, the yarn soft things are definitely the way to go. That's my way of looking at it. Avalanche of yarn. There you go. So, yeah, I'm spinning, man. I'm spinning in a good way. There's a lot of stuff to prep for and get ready for and everything. And I'm going to take off some time when the baby comes, of course. And great grandma's coming into town too. So, I will be taking off. We love it when she visits, my mother-in-law. But I'll be taking off time definitely when she's in, baby's born, whole 9 yards, so that's exciting. I think that might be my next vacation. So, I got a ways to wait, but May, that's perfect. I can do that and spend time with the family and new additions and family, friends, and love all abound. And yeah, I got to do some more socks too because my mother-in-law wasn't here at Christmas time, so she didn't get her Christmas socks. Yeah, I've still got some, but I want to make some extras. So I got to do some more things like that too to make sure she gets some, because I give her some too because she's family. All right, with that, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go as I'm spinning and thinking of all the things I have to sew together and put together and, just bask in the glory of the fact that I got a lot of stuff done that I just didn't even realize. I mean, that's a lot of stuff. So that makes me happy. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. You guys have a great day, night, evening, whatever it happens to be. And I will talk to you again later. Bye-bye.